there's a tag on my shirt, but I'm taking it back because I need a smaller size. Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Sorry, I'm putting on moisturizer. I figured today I would do like a little Sephora haul. I also am placing an order on Ulta, so I can do an Ulta haul too if that's something that you guys want. But right now I'm buying all kinds of fragrances for the spring and summer, so I can do fragrance videos for you guys. And then, why is my bottom lip not moving? Anyway, so I can do fragrance videos for you all and test out a bunch of new stuff. Also, this is the cutest little top. Let me show you. These pants are from Skims, by the way. I got a size small, and they're kind of big. But anyways, top is from Abercrombie. I'll link it down below. Anyways, let's get into the haul. One thing in here is PR, but it's relevant, so I'm going to show you to you guys. Wait a minute, I'm missing something. So I picked up, like I said, a bunch of new little fragrances, and I also got small ones because I'm trying to be more intentional with my purchases. You know, like I probably can never finish all the perfume that I have, you know, in my lifetime. Even if I did 10 squirts a day, I still don't think I could get through it. I really don't. And that's with me living a long time, you know, not dying tomorrow. So I will show you guys all these perfumes and all kinds of good stuff. So I'm going to do an updated skincare routine because honestly, I don't think I've ever done a skincare routine on YouTube. At least I don't think I have. But I'm going to do an updated skincare routine for you guys so you guys can see all the products that I've been loving. But I went back to my old YouTube videos, like whenever I very first started and I had a nice tan. And I was like, dang, my skin was busting. It was going hard. She worked night and day around the clock to produce collagen, to fight acne, to fight any sort of aging. You know what I mean? Like, she was doing the most. And I was like, what was I doing back then? So I tried to like think back and remember. And then I found in one of my videos my skin prep. And I was like, I need to start doing that again. So I went back to my old skin prep. Guys, knock on wood, I've not had a pimple since. I really haven't. That's not even a lie. Promise on my life, I really have not had a pimple since. And I credit it mainly to this one product, okay? I mean, there's a lot of things that go into it, you know? But the niacinamide, the Ordinary's niacinamide, baby, you better believe I placed an order for the biggest one they had. I said, you're coming with me. It is the niacinamide 10%, zinc 1%, high-strength vitamin and mineral blemish formula. So this is the big one. I do have the small one. It's over there with all my makeup that I use to get ready every single day. And I picked up the big one because I thought, girl, we know we're going to keep this in our routine for a while. And I remember going through like a ton of those bottles of the niacinamide, but I don't know, I just stopped using it, and I don't know why, because I swear, I even told Caleb, because I complain to him about my skin all the time. I'm like, did you see this pimple? Did you see this texture? And whenever I was filming the bridal makeup tutorial, I remember having to edit out like 30 seconds to a minute of me just complaining about my skin to myself, like holding a mirror, being like, what is this texture and where did it come from, you know? And so whenever I started using that niacinamide again, guys, I'm telling you, my skin has never been so good. And I used to use it all the time. I don't know why I stopped. But let's move on. I digress. So I picked up some perfumes, like I said, but I wanted to show you guys some other things. I picked up this Rare Beauty bronzer that everyone and their mom was talking about. I got mine in the shade Always Sunny, and I figured that would be a really nice shade for me having a tan. And they're also out of the other shades, so it left me no option. But anyways, I used it today on my forehead, which usually that's where I like to use it first. If it's going to blend, if I'm going to like it, I will use it on my forehead because your forehead's easy. It's easier than your cheeks. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to mess around with all the products on your cheeks, especially if you have texture, acne, anything like that. So I used it on my forehead, and it did not blend like I wanted it to blend, and I don't want to have to fight to make something blend. Like, I shouldn't have to force it or anything like that. So it's a no-go for me. I didn't need to use it twice. I only needed to use it once, and I was like, you get third place. You know? You get third place. And by third place, I mean you lose. I don't really know where I was going with that. Say sent me some of their products. They sent me the Translucent Air Set Radiant Loose Setting Powder. They sent me their little brush. I actually used it today. You guys will be really proud of me. I did powder my under eye today. So that's pretty crazy, but you didn't even recognize me. And I love their little brush, and I really like this. You guys know I don't like powder. This is really nice. Amanda here, Amanda Z on YouTube, I've seen a bunch of people just rave about this. So when they were like, we want to send it to you, I said, bestie, thank you very much. Go right ahead and send them my address. And then they also sent me their 2 new shades of blush. So these are the Say Dewy Blushes, which I tested this in Sephora, and I was like, I'm going to have to buy some of those. So this is the shade Chili and the shade Spicy. This is a cool tone mauve, and this is a warm terracotta. I cannot believe I just said that. Like, that's what the card said that I read earlier. Do I have picture memory? Probably. Anyways, these are gorgeous shades. And then I actually bought the shade Rosy. So this came in my Ulta or my Sephora order. The shade Rosy did. So I can show you guys a little swatchy swatch. But they have a big doe foot applicator like this. And then they blend out really nicely. They look really beautiful. So that's the shade Rosy. And as you can see, it just is very dewy, very hydrated looking, very, I don't know, just like how you would want your blush to look. And I feel like you could create really pretty monochromatic looks with this on your eyes as well and have it be like a dewy eye look. Like I could definitely see myself doing that. So I'm going to put, I kind of did this completely out of order, but bear with me because I was not thinking. So the darker one, wait, where's the darker one? The darker one up here is Spicy, and this shade down here is Chili. And I'll blend those out for you all so you can kind of get a feel, get a vibe. I don't know. I just really admire this formula. I think they did something innovative with it. I think that it's absolutely beautiful, and they have a wide shade variety for every skin tone. And there's enough pigment in each of them that you can build it up or you can shear it out. It's easy to blend. It doesn't disturb the makeup underneath. I just really like them. I like Say. I love the powder. Like I said, I tried it today and it doesn't look powdery at all. And you know, like if you've watched any of my videos, I'm not a powder person. Like I don't like to powder anything because I'm not very oily, just kind of have normal skin and I like to look dewy. But that powder is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Really liked it a whole lot. And like the little brush that it came with to press it in. It just kind of felt like it was really getting in there and pressing it in. Do I think it's absolutely essential? No, I don't. Do I think it's really nice? I do. You can tell that it's good quality too. I picked up another cream blush. I've had this like on my radar for a hot minute now. This is my hair is literally everywhere. This is the Sandy Cheeks Cream Blush Light from Melt Cosmetics. This is what it looks like. It is a very, very dewy, very pretty orangey terracotta, beautiful summer shade, like almost like a sunburn orange. So I think that for a medium, dang, that powder looks good. Holy Lord. Why didn't you tell me that my freaking lip liner had gone rogue? Nobody said a word. Nobody said anything to me. For medium skin tone, light medium, even dark, really I feel like any skin tone can pull this shade off because it's so pigmented. But I wish you guys could feel it because it's the creamiest formula like I've ever felt. It's different than the Say because it's a pressed formula and it's just very wet feeling. I don't know how to describe it. I really don't. I'm at a loss for words. But I feel like it will be so, so nice for the summer. Dip your beauty blender, beauty sponge in, and dab and go. You know what I mean? And also the monochromatic look with this. Should I do that? Let me know if you want to see that. A monochromatic look with Sandy Cheeks. Sandy Cheeks. Do I need to say anything? Honestly. I don't think I've ever gone through a concealer in my whole entire life. And I'm almost done with SC1 Chicory. We still don't know. We still do not know. Dear Ilya, if you're watching this, please let me know how to pronounce it. I've emailed with you guys before. Can you tell me how to pronounce your name? Of Chicory or Chicory? I don't know. Anyways, I bought this concealer again because she's the best concealer I've ever tried in my whole entire life, and I'll never stop using her. If they stop making her, I will run out of the country. Okay. Is that all the makeup? No, we have one more makeup product, and then we have some fragrances. So this is the Say. I told you all I was supporting. I'm not sure why this isn't going on right. But this is the Say Glowy Super Gel Sun Glow, and I got mine in the shade. Wait a minute. Sun Glow is the shade. This is the Glowy Super Gel in the shade Sun Glow. So basically what this is, it reminds me a whole lot of the Bronzy serum from Drunk Elephant that I use all the time. It's a very substantial bottle though. It kind of like surprises me. It's so heavy, you know, whatever. Anyways, so this is what it looks like, except this is a much sheerer formula. So it's like a water gel almost, and it just creates like this really pretty bronzy glow. And so I feel like you can wear it alone. You can use it as a bronzer if you're not wearing any makeup and just want a little bit of like glow to your face. You know what I mean? Like that's just kind of what I picture it in my head as like maybe a glowy base, but not in the way that Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter is a glowy base, but like just a really nice, a little bit of a tint, but not a highlighting product, just a little bit of glow, just a hint of glow is kind of what I think whenever I swatch this and use it. I used it this morning right before I was actually going to work out. So I was like, oh, I want to play around with this, and I was going to self-tan my face. Dang it, I forgot to talk about that in my body care video. I'll place it in another one. Anyways, I don't know. I think I'm going to really like this. The only issue that I have is just such big packaging, especially for it only being 1 ounce. You know what I mean? Like, this is 1 ounce. Is this 1 ounce? I think this is also 1 ounce. Like, what's the reason? You know what I mean? The ordinary serums, those are 1 ounce. Like, this is just very substantial, and I'm not really sure why it had to be made so large. Am I going to not use it because of that? No. But am I a little annoyed that it takes up so much room in my makeup bag? A little. Okie dokie. Let's move on to fragrances. So, I picked up 2 from Kayali, 2 from Replica. Also, hold on. Everyone back up. Everyone back up. Let's discuss this. Kayali literally created tiny versions of their fragrances. Like every aspect is the exact same as their big fragrances. And I just feel like that is revolutionary. I really do. Kayali has my heart. I feel like they do a phenomenal job in formulation. The misters, the quality of the bottle, the quality of the products, the quality of the perfume, everything is so top notch. And I feel like they're a lot cheaper than what you would think they would be. Like, they give me Maison Francis Kirk de Jean, they give me Delina, they give me Perfumes de Marly Delina, they give me Creed. You know what I mean? I don't know. They're very, very luxurious for what they're priced at. So I really love Kayali. You guys know that Deja Vu White Flower is my, like, one of my #1 fragrances. Very date night, very sexy, very feminine, very, I am that girl. Like, just don't even talk to me. I will step on your throat in the nicest way. And when I walk into the bank, you know, like, you have to go to the bank. I'm going off on a tangent. But, you know, you have to go to the bank and you're like, oh, I want to withdraw $10,000. And they're like, well, we need to see your paperwork and we can't give you that money, blah, 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 blah. Like, that's so stupid. It's literally my money. But if you wear this fragrance, it's like, somebody better get her money. You know what I mean? Anyways. I got Vanilla 28 and Utopia Vanilla Cocoa 21. So this is Vanilla 28 and then Vanilla Cocoa. So I have been looking for a really good vanilla fragrance for a hot minute. I feel like I have many, but it's like, which one's going to be my vanilla fragrance? And I haven't put this on my body yet, but I really love, actually, I'm just going to go ahead. See the mist, how fine it is? Should I come out with a perfume collection? Anyways, it's a very nice vanilla, but it gives me very much so Deja Vu White Flower vibes. Like, I feel like this and Deja Vu White Flower are a little bit too similar for me to be like, oh, you definitely need this one, or you need to have both. You know what I mean? Like, you can pick one or the other. But I don't know, the more it's drying down, the more I smell like a little bit more of a deeper fragrance and a little bit more musk, but not in a bad way, like a very girly musk. But I love this. Like, it's a very warm fragrance. If you've ever smelled Philosophy's Warm Cashmere, it kind of gives me the same vibes as that. And it's just, I don't know. I really love Kayali. I do. But I'll talk about all these in another video for spring and summer. This one smells, to me, identical. And I do mean literally identical. Identical to Tom Ford Soleil Blanc. It's a little bit fresher, like almost not eucalyptus-y, and I know that it doesn't have eucalyptus in it, don't come for me, but that's what I think whenever I smell it, is like it's Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, very, 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 very rich woman that wears a headscarf on the beach. So like you're laying on the beach and you look over and you see this woman who has a headscarf on, but it's like Hermes, and she's laying on a beach towel that's, you know, monogrammed with her name, but not in a LL Bean sort of way, like, where the heck did you get that beach towel? You're so rich. It's almost disgusting. And then she's like, has her binoculars and she's looking for her husband on the yacht, you know, and like, that's her yacht. So it's those sort of vibes for me personally. But this one has a little bit of a fresher scent. Like, that's Soleil Blanc. And then this one is Soleil Blanc, but like a little bit fresher. Maybe like Soleil Blanc with some flowers in it. You know what I mean? I do like this better. I do like this better than Soleil Blanc, because I feel like Soleil Blanc is just kind of like cut and dry, like a cut and dry formula, if that makes any sense. It's like, this is what it smells like it or not, that's how it is. And this is like has a little bit more mystery to it. And it's kind of, yeah, like a fresh floral version of Soleil Blanc. So I really enjoy that. Okay. This next one that I picked up, I honestly could not tell you why I picked this up. Like, I don't even know that I read the notes. This is the Ellis Brooklyn Sweet Fragrance. So I just got the travel size because your girl was spending a lot of coin. And I was like, honestly, like, I just need to get smaller sizes. This one to me, let me tell you what this smells like. Let me tell you what this smells like. This to me smells like candy, what's it called? Sugar candy. Candy, pink sugar, candy sugar. You know the perfume, you know the one, what's it called? Pink sugar. I think it is pink sugar. We're gonna go with that, okay? We're gonna go with it. It's very adolescent, very sweet, very girly. That's your first kind of fragrance sort of vibe. This gives me the same thing. This gives me, I don't really wear fragrance as much, and so I went to the store and picked out something that was sweet sort of vibes. And not in a necessarily bad way, but like, you definitely don't own many fragrances. You know what I mean? Like, you're just a girl that's not very into fragrances. And if that's the case, then that's fine. But if you want to show that, this is a fragrance you would have. It's a little bit of an elevated pink sugar. And I used to have a body spray. Pink Velvet Sugar. That's exactly what it smells like. Pink Velvet Sugar from Bath & Body Works. Do you guys remember that? I knew that I had smelled this before. It smells just like Pink Velvet Sugar from Bath & Body Works. I know because I used to have a pink Nike gym bag, and I would go to the fitness center in my town every single day after school, and I would spray myself with that godforsaken fragrance. People probably was like, you smell disgusting, little girl. I don't blame them. Okay, whenever I saw this and saw that it was new on the new arrivals page at Sephora, I was like, get in my cart. This is the Valentino. It's a Born in Roma, but I don't remember which one this is. It's the Born in Roma Coral Fantasy. And if you know me or you've watched my videos, you would know that I love the Valentino fragrances. I have literally all of them. I am such an admirer of Valentino fragrances, especially the Born in Roma collection. It is everything to me. They do no wrong. I have the cologne, I have the yellow perfume, the pink perfume. I love them. And so when I saw that they had another one in this collection, I was literally distraught. I was like, I will be having that. I will be having that. And as soon as I smelled it, it's very similar. Very, very, very similar to the pink one and the yellow one. It's almost as if the pink and the yellow Valentino Born in Roma collection, like they were combined into one, which is great with me because I love them both. But I am glad that I picked this up because the small version, because there's not that much of a difference between this one and the yellow and pink one, if that makes any sense. But then I got to thinking about it and I smelled it again. And bear with me, okay? Bear with me. If the color coral had a smell, this would be its smell. And I promise you, even if this was not coral and it wasn't called coral, I would tell you that if the color coral had a smell, this would be the smell. I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean? Good example. This beverage, the Alani Nu Cosmic Stardust flavor, like, what is Cosmic Stardust supposed to taste like? Personally, I've never had a rock off Mars to eat. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't tell you what the stars are tasting like these days. It's hard to know. But every time I drink it, I'm like, that does taste like Cosmic Stardust. I'll give you that. I will give you that. This one, same sort of vibe. Same sort of vibe. Smells like the color coral. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I don't know what you want me to tell you. There's nothing further. I rest my case. I digress. My Nana, this is her favorite color. I'm going to tell her, Nana, you got to smell this and tell me what color it smells like. She'll say, that smells like coral. I'll say, you're right, Charlotte. It does. I'm moving on. Okay. I picked up these two. I actually smelled this one in New York because James was like, you have to smell this. And I said, James, fine, stop begging me. I'll buy it. Okay, I'll buy it. It is the, you guys know I love Replica. Love Maison Margiela. Love his clothes. Love the MM6 line. Love Replica. Love everything that man does. Go Maison Margiela. Anyways, this is the When the Rain Stops. And then I also got Springtime in the Park. But this is the one that I smelled in New York. The When the Rain Stops. And I feel like Maison Margiela does a wonderful job literally replicating memories or scents or experiences, and that's the whole point of the line. But this very much so encapsulates everything that Maison Margiela does. You know what I mean? Everything that the line is, because it is that smell. It's similar to Bubble Bath in the fact that it's just very fresh and clean smelling, but this is a little bit more of an outside scent, if that makes any sense. Like bubble bath, you think, okay, bubble bath is bubble bath. It's a very clean inside scent. It's a very, I just took a bath and I smell really nice and clean sort of scent. This is the same thing, but it just reminds me of being outside. It's almost as if it has like some sort of outdoor characteristic about it, and it really does smell like the rain just stopped and it's a beautiful day and it's fresh outside. It's like as if you close your eyes and all the flowers, like the tulips and stuff, are closed up because it's raining, but then the sun like starts shining again and then they start like opening. If you walk outside in that moment, I do feel like this is what that smells like, and I love to have an experience go along with my fragrance. I feel like it's special. I feel like it gives me those vibes, and like when I go to choose a fragrance, I choose it not really based on the smell a lot of the times, but the vibe, like the vibe and the setting. You know what I mean? So I feel like Mason Francis, why did I almost call him that? Mason Margiela just did an amazing job with this. Same thing for Springtime in the Park. I'm going to spray it again so I just get a refresh smell. This is... Oh, I also forgot to tell you, this says Fresh Rain and Sun Rays are is the fragrance description of that. And then this one, the Springtime in the Park, is Blossoms and Fruity Notes. And I do agree with that. I think it's I think of the two, this one's probably my favorite. But this is a very girly kind of fragrance. It's kind of like Chanel Mademoiselle sort of fragrance. Chanel Chance fragrances. Very toilette, very light to the smell, but very feminine and girly. And pink, you know what I mean? Like very innocent and pink. Very, you know, maybe if you had a daughter and she was going into like the 7th or 8th grade and she wanted a fragrance and you didn't want her to be like wearing, you know, YSL Black Opium or Jazz Club from Mason Margiela. It was like, okay, Springtime in the Park would be something nice, something very fresh, something very floral, fruity, feminine, and just, I don't know, like a very nice wearable everyday fragrance that's for the everyday woman. Very work appropriate sort of vibes, very just clean, pretty woman, you know, like just a clean, pretty woman. That's what she smells like. That's what she smells like. So I think that, no, I'm lying to you. I bought 2 other things. I need to go away and stop buying things. I bought these 2 Sol de Janeiro products. This is the Balm Dia Bright Cream, and this is the Beja, I don't know. Floor Elastic Cream. I only bought this. Let me tell you the reason. You know why I bought it. This is supposed to smell like Baccarat Rouge 540. So I got it yesterday. Upon initial scent, it does smell very, very similar to Baccarat Rouge 540, but more so Ariana Grande Cloud. It smells to me like Cloud, which if you have them both or you smelled them both, they have a little bit of a different fragrance. Mason Francis Kurkdjian Baccarat Rouge 540 is a little bit deeper, and then Cloud is a little bit lighter, a little bit more innocent, very like, it's Cloud, it's not 540, you know what I mean? But on some people, it does smell just like 540, like just like it, but it is not on me, unfortunately. Anyways, I digress. This is more so Cloud, like not the exact same thing as Baccarat, but very similar to Cloud. So I'm still going to be using it, and I'll still be layering it, and I'll still be loving it. Oh, that's cute, but not identical. So if you're like, I just found a $38 dip. No, you didn't, but you found something similar. This is the Balm Dia Bright Cream, like I said, and I only picked this up because Tony Sabdala said that she loved it, and I have all the other I have the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream, I have the one I just showed you, and then I was like, I might as well just pick that one up as well. We'll just have them all, except for the blue one. She said that she really liked this because it was just a nice, fresh scent, and it is a very fresh, clean vanilla scent. So I really, really like this a lot. It is a nice layering lotion. Love the formula, obviously, but the smell is just a really nice, fresh, clean scent. Like, I think that anyone of any age, anywhere, doing whatever task could smell like that, and it would be like an appropriate scent. And it's just kind of clean and feminine, and just, you just smell nice. It's not necessarily like, I smell like floral, or I smell musky, or I smell like ylang ylang, or however the heck you pronounce it, or whatever sort of note. It's just like, you smell nice and you smell fresh, you know? I need to take a break. I got a headache from talking so much. But anyways, those are all the things I bought from Sephora. Let me know if you've purchased anything from Sephora, if you're loving things, if you're like, oh, this is a springtime fragrance you just have to have, Katie. Let a girl know in the comments down below, and I'll be happy to talk to you guys. I love being in the comments. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please make sure to like and subscribe before you leave, because it really supports my channel and this is my job. I'll have everything linked down below for you guys to shop if you are interested, and I hope you have a fabulous day.